Good day and welcome to the Automotive Society Podcast. My name is Siraj and today I'm joined by Emin and Alex.
Yeah, we're squished on this couch.
We're squished on
Dead
this
set
couch.
squished.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean?
I was hoping
He's got
to have
big shoulders,
I was
man.
hoping to have 4 people on this couch at one point.
Four people
no,
on this
that's
couch.
too many.
Yeah,
That's
too
too
many.
many,
It's
dude.
too many.
Don't push the boundaries.
Emin can sit on my lap.
Gladly.
Whoa, boys. This is not taking Santa photos, all right? Relax,
Oh, no.
relax.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to the podcast. Today we have a new topic for you with 2 other guests. And they're going to be talking about their favorite cars. We already have spoken with Emin before. This is the first time he's on the camera. How do you feel?
Okay.
I like
It's
it.
the first time I've been on the camera, so I was kind of...
He shaved for the occasion.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
good.
trim the
He
beard,
trimmed
gotta
it,
look
yeah.
good. You know.
Gotta look good.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hat.
For all 10 of our internet viewers, we need
Yeah.
to look good. That's
10.
10 is a good number. It's a
No.
nice solid number.
We'll
That's
way
solid
past
number.
that, surely.
Anyway.
11.
Yeah.
I'll log on if you want. I can make it 12.
Yeah. Topic for today is one car for the rest of your life. What one car would you have for the rest of your life? You can't have any other car. You can only have this one car. Now, to make it a little bit better, we're going to work with 2 budgets. So one will be a fairly cheap car. Well, I say fairly cheap, but it's still going to be I'm going to say affordable car, and one's going to be maybe a little bit more than affordable. So maybe your dream car or something.
I feel like one of them,
towards.
I think the easier way to explain it is one is going to be like a midlife crisis. Like you've done all right for yourself, right? You're done buying investment properties or stocks or whatever you do, and you want to use the spare cash to buy a weekender. Is that it? No, not a weekender, should I say. You want to buy one car.
Yeah.
That's a fair way to put it. And then the next one will be just your cash. You've got heaps of dosh. Like you've been to the Star Casino and it's paid you back 36 times.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Let's hope so.
Is that yeah? Okay. So we got the casino category and then we got the midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start off with midlife crisis.
Done. Well, you start then.
Me,
Yeah.
my midlife crisis. Wow. Oh, it's really scary because I feel like it's not that far away now. But
It's scary
anyways,
because
2
it's
years?
happening now.
it actually genuinely, I actually think it's happening. It's like a quarter life crisis is happening to me right now. So the car that I chose, I'm not even going to explain. It's a 911 Carrera S manual. It's the 997 gen. So you
I'm
know the
not gonna
last
lie.
mechanical generation of it.
Yeah.
I was going to choose it.
Too late.
How
I went
dare you.
first. Yeah. Change.
Can't do
change.
that.
All right. Yep, he's taking it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have let him go first.
The last mechanical Porsche, for circa it's about 150, 160 grand, right? Everything is just, there is no like touchscreen head deck and all this sort of stuff in it. It is very raw, basic motorist
Okay.
driving.
Okay.
However,
All right.
I will say it has to be the 2S, not the 4S.
Okay, that's fine. So that's the one car you will have. Only and
Yes.
only one car.
Yes. 100%.
Does that seem smart?
Yeah.
It's super raw.
Why?
It's not practical at all.
It is. It's got 4 seats. It's got a frunk.
It's very tiny.
You
like,
can
that
put a
means-
roof box
That's
on
like
it.
saying I want to. You'll need to borrow a car every time you need to go to the airport.
No,
No,
not
you
at
won't.
all.
Yes,
you just
you
put him in the
will.
back seat over the back.
Just get better at playing
yeah,
Tetris.
No way, yeah. And then you can have a roof box on the top and a roof cage and strap it. Man, Porsches are so versatile. You're nitpicking at this one.
Yeah.
You
They
are
are.
picking at straws.
Well, no, okay. Like I'm just trying to say that
He's just
all
mad that you picked it and he didn't get to pick
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he's here.
I
can
am
tell.
mad. I am
salty.
genuinely salty as. I'm just.
It's
there's
annoying because
three
he
of
wanted
us-
to rip into me. That's
There's
why.
3 of us here that are sitting on the couch, and all 3 of us just agreed, and boom, done. That's one of your cars done.
Yeah. Well, Emin agrees.
I like it.
It's a great idea.
Could you live with it for the rest of your life? It's
I
the only
100%
car
could.
that you have.
Well,
on, let me
I
pitch something
decided
to
to live with an MX-5 for the rest of my life, so...
Let me pitch something
but
to you, right?
that's not you're not planning on
In
making
terms
that
of-
your only car.
We're at a point in our lives, right, where everything currently is either very high tech or this mild hybrid regeneration braking system, and everything's electronic steering and
Yeah.
everything. Okay, we're going to end up with literally you're sitting in a car doing nothing.
Yeah,
right,
it's
at
too
some
much,
point
too
in our
much
lives.
computer assistance.
Okay, that is literally one of the last. Would you call it? I probably wouldn't call it sports car, like hypercar, supercar. It's not really supercar. It's more-
Modern era.
yeah,
Nah,
sports
sports
car.
car. It's
Yeah,
a sports car.
I think it's
Grand
sports car.
Tourer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Grand
Nah,
Tourist.
I don't think it's a Grand Tourer. I think it's more a
I
sports
mean, if
car.
it's got more than 2 seats, it's a Grand Tourer.
But
Just remember though, it's not a GT3 I'm talking about here. I'm talking
I
about
know.
a Carrera.
But it's
Like
not.
it is almost a base spec. Porsche,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you
Right?
get away with that.
It
yeah.
literally like you can get options without leather seats. Like that's how
like
like
that.
it's a full raw system.
Well, just like Alcantara. Or...
Not even. like cloth,
Just fabric.
Yeah,
like
you can,
like
yeah.
Toyota
Nice.
spec inside, right?
Oh, so it'll never break down either.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so. You sound like Gurkrat Siraj when he started his first. You know what first car he had? It was a Toyota.
Camry.
Yeah, it was a Camry.
Yeah.
Vienta.
You see?
Vienta.
You see what I mean?
Vienta Grande.
It's not a Vienta. It's a Toyota.
Why you make it sound fancier
Yeah, it's
than it is?
because it
It's
is
a Camry.
fancy.
It's not
fancy,
Lexus.
man.
It's a Camry.
It was a
It's a
Lexus.
Every
Vienta
Uber Eats
Grande.
driver's driving him now. Seriously, I
All right,
swear.
we're moving on. Okay.
People do Uber Eats in them.
Sorry, can I just paint my picture here just to finish off?
Yeah. Okay.
In my mind, this 911 has a roof box.
Yeah.
Okay, like a nice little roof box, maybe like a skinny roof cage on
A
the
lift
other
kit.
side. No lift kit. No lift
Okay,
kit on
that's
this
good.
one.
I'm smart.
But not slammed, not lowered, nothing, and almost just like a full original spec.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Smart.
black wheels. I'd probably have it white.
I like
exhaust
it. I like it.
Yeah, an exhaust for
Yeah.
sure.
You didn't
Yeah.
go dumb with this
Yeah.
one.
No.
Normally you go dumb.
I normally go stupid off the rails. No, that's what I'm sort of thinking. Like, I almost want to I would want to have that car that when everybody is electric and everybody's Teslas and everything else, I have like one of the most raw driving experiences of the higher end
You could
in
just get an
2008.
MX-5 then.
Huh?
You can just get an MX-5.
What, like an old MX-5?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because it's the same as a Porsche.
No,
But
it's a great car. I'm not
But you
saying
can't.
it's not.
You can't.
but it's
you
not on the
can't
same
live
level.
with it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like it's too small. Well, I was going to say it's too small, but I'm too small. So
But
it
like,
doesn't make a difference.
but like the
But,
four seats of the Carrera would be more practical than
Yeah.
the MX-5.
Yeah, and it's not like at the end of the day, you're not
'Cause
using the
otherwi-
car to like store things, right?
Yeah.
Using it to drive.
yeah, like I hate when people use their cars for storage.
No, I get it. I do get it. But
And this
remember, sometimes you need to carry stuff like for whatever. Let's say you go to the workshop. Yeah. You need to carry your gearbox with you.
yeah, roof box.
Chuck
Strap
it in the
down.
back.
Yeah,
I carried a gearbox in the back of the Del Sol, no problems.
Yeah, easy as.
This is a Porsche. It doesn't have a back.
No, it has a
put it in
roof
the front.
cage on the top.
You will not fit a gearbox in your front.
On the roof cage on the top. You
I
just
will
strap
give
it
it a
down.
red
You'll
hot
be
go.
fine.
I
I
don't
will
care if
take
I'm
apart that car
Yeah.
just so I can
You
fit
just
it.
you remove the lid of the front and you just put the gearbox in. It's like it's a hood ornament.
Oh my god.
Shifter sticking out the top.
Okay, I'm not going to argue this anymore.
We win.
It's a
It's
great
not
car.
even my pick, and I'm fighting for it.
It's a great car.
See? Yeah.
All right, we'll work it down. Emin, what's your
Midlife
midlife
crisis.
crisis?
Okay, so I haven't had a lot of notice to think about.
Yeah, but this is good.
very
This is
much,
good. This is
but
on the spot thinking.
Yeah, this is
A
it.
car
The first
that-
car that comes to you.
a car that I was considering even now buying, or not now, like near future buying, was Audi wagon, the old RS6 5 liter V10s or V8.
Oh yeah,
Great pick.
yeah. The V10s from
Very
the Lambo.
great pick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very comfortable. We had a customer come into our workshop with a A8.
Yep.
And it was honestly it had issues, it had problems, drivability problems, but oh my god, it was smooth. It drove so smoothly, it was so comfortable, it was quiet.
He's really taken this to midlife crisis.
But
Yeah.
he's like smooth.
But I
comfortable,
have to
quiet.
But
say-
it had the power.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
you
have
put your
to
foot down and it lit up the wheels.
yeah, but it lacks in the handling.
Well, I haven't driven one myself, but I just like the look of it, the way it sits, like it appeals.
It's a great car until you
However,
get
if
used to it.
in saying that though, if it is your one and only car, you're not necessarily saying I'm buying it to go for driving roads, right? Like do old pack every weekend.
No,
You're gonna
but
be
I
dailying it
would.
and everything.
I
Yeah, you
would,
have to daily it.
100% I would.
Yeah.
And you would take it down all pack, but you'd have to modify it.
And well, no, not necessarily.
Suspension, you have to. Like, it understeers really
No, but
bad.
it
No, but they've
depends
got
on how
air
hard you're
suspension.
going though, right?
They do.
They've got air suspension. You can set it up for a bit stiffer with the sport mode.
Yeah, but that's all you need. Like that car is not made to go
Yeah.
300 kilometers an hour.
It's
like, around corners.
literally
Like,
a
it is-
Tourer.
Yeah,
It's got the space capacity. It's got comfort.
yeah,
it's
but
got power.
I'm just trying to say,
And it sounds
are
great.
you ready to sacrifice handling for the rest of your
Well,
life?
Yes, because I can still make the most of like my dad's car, the Del Sol. It's got coilovers fitted to it, but they're broken. They don't work. It's wobbly as, but I still make the most of it. Like you saw, you tried
Yeah,
to follow
yeah.
me in the Evo.
I agree.
you know what? There is something oddly satisfying as well about starting with a chassis. Doesn't matter what it is, like a Civic MX-5.
Yeah.
Even just like a standard Holden Commodore sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And making that chassis the best it can be.
Yeah. Plus, you didn't say that we weren't allowed to modify the
No.
cars.
You are allowed to
So
modify.
we can modify the cars to make it better if I want to.
100% you're allowed to modify.
And the thing is, that car was tied very closely for the Passat R36 wagon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. I do.
But I
really
would say
like
the RS6 would be better than that.
that's on a
Yeah,
that's
obviously,
on a
like
different level.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's similar but different at the same time because like you can't beat that R36 sound.
See, I think the
Yeah.
I think the R36 wagon is like a pre-midlife crisis car, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you've just had kids,
Yeah.
right? And you still want a semi-cool car. That's
Yeah.
what you get. When your kids are grown up and you don't give a crap anymore, that's when you go buy an RS6,
Yeah, okay.
the old one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that'd be the RS6 would be my pick for the mid range.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I cannot argue with that at all.
I will be honest though, I wouldn't want to hang out with other Audi owners.
No, I'll definitely not. I'd be hanging out with Civic owners.
Just still in your Audi.
Yeah.
I don't know if Civic owners are any better.
They've got to be better than Audi owners.
Bro, I don't know. Like, you've seen 86.
I don't know.
right?
What's it like being a Civic owner?
Yeah, what's it like? Tell us.
It's great. Civics are amazing.
It's a typical Civic owner.
Yeah, but how are the people who drive them?
What do you like?
Yeah, come on, tell
Well,
us.
so far what I've
Tell us.
met,
Give us the insight.
so far the other Civic owners I've met are usually very into driving. Like,
Yeah.
they want the visceral...
Amateur driving?
What do you mean amateur driving?
Like amateurs?
Like-
Like who don't really know what they're talking about, they just like driving? Or we're talking
fresh out of the womb.
like... Yeah, or we're
All.
talking like...
all spectrums. People
Okay.
just
Even me?
love... Yeah. Like
Are you saying
people,
they're on the spectrum or off the
people
spectrum?
just...
They're on the
Yeah, that's what I heard. So
Shut
I'm
up.
just trying to work out.
No, they think anyone who doesn't have a Civic is on the spectrum.
Which means they're on the spectrum because they think they're...
Yeah, they're just
that
like
just doesn't
constantly
work.
looking
Because-
through kaleidoscopes.
Oh my God, the Civic Club's going to hate us after
Because
anyway.
because
Continue.
you don't understand that you can do everything that you've ever wanted just as fast and way more fun for a lot cheaper price.
Oh no, agreed. I'm not hitting that at
Yeah.
all. One thing I will say though is, I know you like your Civics. Civics are fun. Okay?
Yeah.
100%.
Your like, I'm not saying I wouldn't own one, but your fundamental thing. Every time I talk to you about cars, you're like front wheel drive boring.
How dare you?
Depends. If it's a Sirocco, then yes.
No, well, my Scirocco's gone, so I can say this now. The Polo.
Yeah, the Polo. If it's a Polo, then yeah, 100% front wheel drive is boring.
Yeah.
Majority of front wheel drives
if
are
you're
boring.
tracking, no, I agree with this though. If you're going to a racetrack and you just want to lay down the best time you can in 20 minutes, I would be going for a fully spec'd up modified Civic.
A K20 or a K24
Yeah.
Civic.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
Even
that's
a
where I
B18,
disagree. Yeah.
even with a B18, it's the visceral, raw driving experience is just so amazing, right? But it is easier to drive a front wheel drive fast than a all wheel drive.
If they're set up
Ooh.
right, if they're set up right,
if
yeah,
there's-
no, agreed. You just throw them in, and
But
they
it takes it'll take a fair bit. Like Civics, especially, they're notorious.
Or like
For lift off
maybe
overhaul.
not,
Oh, yeah.
maybe not all wheel drive. Let's say the rear wheel drive for sure.
No.
I know that a rear wheel drive is harder to drive.
No, I disagree.
No way.
I disagree 100%.
real
No
drive?
way.
If
A
the
real drive-
if my MX-5 had the B16 from the Del Sol in it, it would be so much better and faster to drive.
No way.
Yeah,
But no. It'll be
because- no.
faster. I'm not saying it's not
so much
faster.
better. Sorry, better to drive.
It will be harder.
No,
Harder to master
No.
for sure.
front wheel
It's-
drive's much harder.
No way.
Yeah, because the front tires are doing all the work, steering
Yeah, but
and torque.
you
torque
ride out
control.
the understeer, and that makes
To
you
be fair,
fast.
hold on.
You
If we're-
can't ride out oversteer.
If-
That
yes,
makes you
you can.
slower.
No,
If
Yeah,
we're
it makes you
talking,
slower.
if we're talking here, like, let's just say Sydney Motorsport Park, right?
yeah,
So we all know the first corner. So you come down the back straight at, I don't
Yeah.
know what a Civic would do, about 36 kilometers an hour into the first
Yeah.
corner, right?
add a 0 to the end.
40
360.
Okay, I'll give you 46 kilometers an hour, right?
Okay.
Wash off understeer makes sense. Okay, in that corner.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you can wash it off.
Yeah.
However, if you then took that car and took it out of Sydney Motorsport Park and then dropped it in something like,
Luddenham.
yeah, maybe like a Luddenham,
Yeah.
right, where you're very, very quick and short bursts of speed, and you're
Yeah.
quickly turning the wheel.
Yeah.
The worst thing about front wheel drive is, you know, when you're turning the wheel from lock left to lock right,
Yeah,
and then it washes over to the understeer, and it takes forever for the understeer to wash off because it's not a one turn.
yeah.
It's a
I
double turn,
reckon
right?
it takes a lot more skill.
No,
and
I can
training to get
definitely say
front-wheel
that
drive right.
front wheel drive is. Nah, front wheel drive is like understeer is way
I think
easier to
overall-
handle than oversteer. On the street, you wouldn't want understeer, but on the track, understeer is pretty good.
I think no, I agree with you. I think overall front wheel drive is easier to drive fast.
Yeah.
However, I think that if you were to master a rear wheel drive like your B18 MX5 thing,
And you'd say you'd be
right?
faster.
I would say you'd be faster
But then why is World Time Attack all Civics and
because
But they're not winning, are they?
yeah, they're coming first. Every Civic's coming first.
So why is RP968 top of the leaderboard?
Well, that you're talking about the really, really big
Yeah, but
boys.
it's rear wheel drive. It's not front wheel drive. You don't see any of the pro and pro am cars being front wheel drive.
That's because you can't
winning.
squeeze out the power out of
You can.
like a tiny little diff and a gearbox setup right at the front. Not many people are doing that.
Well, then front wheel drive. It's like rear wheel drive
No,
is much.
that's a completely different league. You can't do that. And like even then, like they use mostly all-wheel drive at the top.
Can I
Plus-
actually? You
plus
know what?
you're-
This is the easiest way to say it, right? If we took someone who is semi-interested in cars, who's played Forza, who's 17 on his red P plates, right?
Yeah.
And you threw him into, let's say, I know Wakefield's closed, RIP. Can we just wait? Hold on. Moment of silence. Let's just give it a sec. Yep. Okay. So let's continue. If you took them to Wakefield, right, and you put them in a modified Civic versus a MX-5 B18, I think that'd be faster than a Civic.
Yes.
Or even
Yes.
like it doesn't have to be a B18.
No,
Yeah.
but like
Because
a
you're-
quick
oh,
MX-5.
Even a built 1.8
Even a built
MX-5.
1.8, yeah.
Your power the capabilities of getting a high powered front wheel drive and a high powered rear wheel drive around a corner are greatly reduced because of the stresses that you'd be putting on the drive line at the front. Because you've got axles, CV joints turning. So if you've got the car at like 45 degree, 90 degree turn, and you try and put your foot down, the chances of you blowing an axle trying to do that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about mechanical sympathy.
No, but like it
I know
forces the
that's
wheel
why
back.
that's why Subarus blow CV shafts at the front all the time.
Yeah,
But
like
I'm not talking about mechanical sympathy. I'm just saying
no, I mean like steering lights, like
Driver for
putting a car
driver.
through the corner. Front wheel drive will be harder to put a car through the corner than rear wheel drive because there's less.
It depends on how you drive, though, because if you're talking like for this example, right? If you're talking a 17-year-old who wings it in,
I feel like
right?
we've gone very off topic now.
Yeah, we have. But anyways, we're going to
Yeah.
finish this because I'm going to win this, right? If you actually had a 17-year-old who semi knew what he's
I'm
doing,
with you. What do you mean
right?
you're going to win this?
Well, we're going to win this.
Okay,
have we?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Right?
what? No. You went from going rear wheel drive's better.
No. I prefer a rear wheel drive. All I'm saying is, if I had a semi-interested person interested in
If
driving,
you today had a rear wheel drive compared
Yeah.
to a front wheel drive, same
Yeah.
power,
yeah,
you'd be faster in a front wheel drive around a track.
I think overall, yeah,
Yeah,
I would be.
You would be.
I would
You
be.
100% would be.
Honestly, because it's a bit more point and squirt. It's a
Yeah.
bit more like playing
It's
a video
much,
game.
much easier.
However, it is nowhere near as fun.
Or depends on what you have.
Yeah.
If you have a completely-
I
think
would
that
much
If
prefer
you,
rear-wheel
have
drive.
if you have a Honda Civic with a really nice engine setup, then you would definitely have more fun in that than
like
your BMW.
I have more fun in the Del Sol than I do in the MX-5.
Okay,
but I
you know
still
what?
think the MX-5 is fast.
I
Can
think.
be faster than
Look,
the
we've got to
Del
wrap this up. I think what we can fairly say here is, if you want to understeer and see what's about to kill you, go buy a Civic.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to oversteer and then still get killed, but don't want to see it, I think you buy a rear-wheel drive. Fair comment.
I mean, you can get a front-wheel drive sideways pretty easy too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you
just
can.
freaking pivots.
Yeah, exactly. You just lift off mid-corner and whee!
But it doesn't lose that much speed. A rear wheel drive loses a lot of speed because you lose power to the ground.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
Anyhow.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay,
next,
moving
next,
on.
Next. Sorry, Honda Club. We love you. Please keep watching.
No, I'm all for Honda Club. That's what I'm.
I know
trying to-
you are.
That's what I'm trying to promote here.
Because you love talking about camber arms.
Before he
and
drove
all
the
this-
Civic, he was like, "No,
Yeah,
Hondas
yeah, I
aren't
know,
that great."
100%.
He's bandwagoning.
Yeah, yeah.
Hondas are
Anyways,
great.
continue. What's your choice?
Never said Hondas are not great.
Come on, Civic boy. What's your choice?
What's my midlife
Yeah.
crisis?
Yeah,
Well, considering you took my midlife crisis,
yeah, yeah.
I'd have to switch it up and
Camry Vienta.
think of something different.
And then use the rest of the budget for mods.
It's just
Swapping
Vienta.
us like supercharged V6
Yeah,
out of
Just
a...
Vienta, thank you very much.
Sporty.
But anyway, I would probably go with, man, like anything I can think of is like a boring choice for the podcast because I
What
speak
about
about
the MG3 in yellow?
great cars.
It's
10 out of 10.
So bad.
10 out of
I hate
10.
We saw like 20 of them today.
They're so slow.
Identical.
There's like no power
So
behind them.
many of them.
I feel like the block is made out of a tin can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it just
Yeah.
doesn't have any.
It's like Mazda and China got
Keep
together
thinking.
and went
We're just rambling.
like, yes, this is good. Foam block.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, yeah.
personally, I
Foam
want to
block
say
very good.
I want to say GDR, R34, GDR. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
We all know the reasons. I spoke about this last episode. It's a comfortable 4-seater. It's a great car, all-wheel drive. I can put roof racks on it. I can lower it. I can do whatever I want with it, and it will be practical.
I have no arguments about that.
Comfortable, practical, and
As long as you get
great
it in
car.
that like gunmetal greyish sort of
But then-
greeny tinge color.
yeah.
I forgot what it's called
Yeah.
now.
Millennium Jade.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very pretty car.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I would
really
get a
nice
Millennium
colour.
Jade any day of the day.
Really nice color. Have you noticed Subaru's done that color now? on the new Outbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Foresters.
Yeah, it's a similar color.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a really similar. Oh, it's not as like, what's the word? It's not as light. It's a bit darker tone.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
Same
have
color
not seen
tone.
it.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I've got to look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Any
your midlife
arguments, Eamon?
crisis.
What were
car.
you saying? Anything?
I was going to say, like, it's kind of similar to Alex's pick, though. Because it's a coupe. It's 4 seats.
Well, it's not. It's not rear-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive. And
No,
it's,
space-wise, practicality-wise, it's kind of the same.
no, I'd say the rear seats are way bigger.
Yeah,
than
they're
the
bigger in a
Porsche.
Skyline, I think.
Skyline rear seats.
Even the
are-
boot, I would say,
Yeah,
is
it's
more
more
practical.
practical because the boot is massive compared to the Porsche.
Yeah, that is true.
I think
boot
the
is a
one
bit
thing
bigger.
it's got going for that, though, nostalgia. Like, if you were 45, 50 years old, right? Because let's be honest, right? Everybody
Yeah.
buying $150,000 car is over the age of 50, generally.
Yeah, generally.
Right?
Yeah.
You see a cool car out on the road, you're like, wow, that must be such a cool person. And then it's a guy with glasses who's about 65 in the tech,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, like, when you're at that age, that would be a lot of nostalgia to have. Be like,
Yeah.
wow, this was like what I wanted when I was
You
6.
can
you
flash
know?
back to when you're watching Initial
Yeah,
D.
you're like, then you look to your
As a
kids, you
kid.
go, back in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in my day, this car got beaten by a Toyota 86. That's what you have to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no, we're going back this way. So what's your next one?
What's my next
Yeah,
one?
yeah. So this next category, we're going to talk like you went to the casino, 200 grand, because you had, let's just say, I don't know, somebody gave you that. money.
200 grand.
No, you had 200 grand.
Wait,
you had
this
200
one's the
no,
cheaper
no,
one.
Hear me out.
What?
No, this is the next one. The next one.
The next tier up.
Yeah. I'm saying this is an analogy.
Whoa.
I was just going to say you put 200 grand on number 6 and it came up number 6 and you made a shit ton of money.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, GDR was my more expensive pick.
That was your more expensive thing.
Yeah, I mean, R34 GDRs are not cheap.
Oh, okay, well, Emin, you're up then.
Oh, no. Wait, so we're doing expensive or
This is the next tier up. Yeah,
next
this
tier
is-
up?
this
Oh,
is
okay,
the
that's
cash
fine then.
upon
Oh,
cash.
okay. So
Okay.
my next one will be my affordable one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that's fun.
R34 GDRs used to be affordable at one point, but now they're not today. So I'm not gonna say it's an affordable car.
No.
No, but they can still be affordable. The prices like they can vary.
Bro, they're still like over 200k.
If
Yeah,
if it's
it's
just the
insane.
GTR, no.
R34 GDR,
Yeah.
yeah, it's still
You
over
can get one for
200k.
100k.
Not 100.
Yeah.
R32 GDR you can get for 100, not an R34.
No, R34's gone through the roof.
Yeah,
Really?
R34s are through the
Insane.
roof.
Okay, fair enough.
And the minute you just see the badge like NUR, the NUR edition,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like extra 100 grand. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's way cheaper to buy like an R35.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Yeah.
I saw there's a guy I saw when I was working at McCarroll's. He came up and pulled up into the Macca's next door,
yeah,
and I had to go have a look at the car. It was a Millennium J Nurse Spec 2.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
He'd just come off the freeway. He told
I
me
think we know this guy.
yeah. This is
His bonnet was
Yeah.
up.
Huh?
His bonnet was cracked open. He drove on the freeway. His bonnet open as I came in, just letting you know your bonnet's opening, and it looked like he'd seen a ghost.
yeah.
He just died. His soul had gone to heaven, and I was like,
Was he a sort of an old guy? Oldish?
I think it was like maybe middle aged or just
Yeah.
Yeah, we know-
but he was
we
Asian.
know. We're not going to
We
mention
know the
it.
guy.
Asian?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this
No.
guy was Asian.
Oh, okay. Maybe no.
All right.
Hey, are you racial profiling?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Moving on.
He's describing a man as a factual statement. Okay?
Yeah.
Unlike you.
Moving on. We're not diving into that.
Okay.
We're not diving
So
into
what's now your pick for expensive car?
No. We'll go to your expensive car.
My
and then we'll come
expensive
back
car,
to
okay.
my cheap car.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact date, the build date of the car, but it'd have to be a Group B, like a genuine OG Group B RS200 Cosworth.
Yeah.
Have to be.
Cosworth.
Practicality goes out the window. I just want to go balls to the wall, fun, just
Do you know what?
terrorize the streets.
Your wife needs you to take you somewhere. Like, nah.
No, there's got 2 seats. I'll take the
That-
wife somewhere.
If,
She'll
if,
What about
someone,
your kids?
if someone resto
screw
modded
the
that,
kids.
Screw the kids. You're staying at home.
if someone resto modded that car today,
They
would
do.
be insane.
They
Yeah,
do.
but I'm sure
there is a
Ken Block's
company.
got one.
Oh, I've seen that, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking about a company you can take
Well,
it to.
you can
I'm
buy
sure
the
there is
kit-
one out
You
there.
can
sure
buy
there's
kits
one.
for them. They're not
be
obviously
amazing.
anywhere near the Group B level, and they're not
Well,
identical.
what happens when you want to take your family?
We'll take the family car.
Yeah,
Who said my wife can't have a car?
yeah. They'll have an
Who said
MG.
my kids can't have
They'll
a
have
car?
a bright yellow MG3.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
driveway.
The
Don't
wife
worry
can have
about
an
it.
MG3.
There's a lot of loopholes happening here, boys.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. No, you said that we
Yeah.
we
you
have to pick a
specified.
car
Yeah.
to have for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's true.
And
it's true.
technically, I won't
It's
be
true.
driving the wife's car. So.
I'm not. I mean that's why it's a loophole. That's why I
Yeah.
called it a loophole.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd have to say RS200, 100% hands down,
Okay.
no doubt about it.
That means you're gonna have to get a rental van or whatever every time you need to move car parts, like big car parts,
No,
Me?
you just ship them or call your mates.
What do you mean move big car parts?
like a gearbox and an engine. You're picking up a gearbox and an engine
No, that
tomorrow.
would so go in the boot of one of them. Easy.
Well, the engine's in the boot. They don't have a boot.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the Escort Cosworth, not
No,
the
no.
RS200.
No,
No,
RS200.
proper
Yeah,
RS200.
yeah.
There's no
No
storage
practicality.
space. There's
That's
no
true.
absolutely zero practicality
Sorry, forget about that. He
whatsoever.
has to chop his legs off just to get in the car. It's that small.
Yeah, the roll cage. Have to have like
This
bolts
is
on
like-
legs that are already
Yeah, I
attached to the pedals.
This is like, not to mention, this is not a loophole. You can't register that.
No, but
So you're
can.
stuck with public transport for the rest of your life.
No, I'm
No,
pretty
I've
sure you
seen
can
them-
get them
yeah,
registered.
they
You
can be
cannot
registered.
register an
You can.
RS200 balls to the wall.
No, not balls to the wall, but a standard one you could. Here.
But he's talking Group B.
No, Group B like spec'd.
Yeah.
Like you can.
Yeah, you cannot register that.
Of course you can.
You cannot register a Group
Technically-
B spec.
technically-
Is your Evo registered?
Yeah.
I don't have a massive roll cage and an engine in
No,
the back.
but is it modified?
That's completely different. There's a
so I
minor modifications.
so I can buy the Group B car and then modify the crap out of it to be a proper Group B.
You'll have
balls to the wall.
and you'll get all those engineering certificates.
Who said anything about engineering?
Well, you kind of need it, otherwise it's illegally road registered.
And
To be fair,
Oh.
you forget when you're at this
That's not
point
a
and you're
loophole,
making
that's
that
not-
much money, you wouldn't
That's
care.
not-
You
yeah,
just throw
I am
money at it.
waiting.
you just pay the engineer to get it engineered.
I'm waiting to lose my license. That's what you're saying.
Well, that's what I'm thinking when I got my bike license.
Oh my god!
I do that every day. I go out on the road. I commute every day for wherever I'm going, expecting to lose my license.
This guy's insane. He's a madman.
Yeah,
You know what? At least you know what you're getting into.
yeah. I was
Right?
like, I'm.
At least you don't get on your bike and go, "Oh my god, I'm."
I don't
want
wanna
to
argue
And even
this-
if I did lose my license, what's to stop me from getting into the
I don't
car
want
and
to argue
driving it
this
anyway?
car purely because of one, it's sick. Two, it's so dumb as a pick for this that like I can't even. Where do I even start my argument?
You don't.
It's an unregistered Group B rally car
It's
that is
registered.
insane.
It's registered.
You're stuck with public transport for the rest of your life. That's
No,
just
it's
like
road- it's
I hope
road
you know that.
registered.
It is not registered.
I know people.
To be fair, if you're at that level, like Koenigsegg's weren't actually registerable in Australia until like 4 years ago.
Not
and-
even. Yeah,
and
very
now-
very early.
Yeah, and now everything is pretty much road
Yeah.
registerable. As long as you can follow X, Y, and Z and blah 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 and all the rest.
Yeah.
Of it. You just throw money at it.
If you know the right people, anything's possible.
If there's a problem, you throw money at it, it goes disappears.
Okay.
That's what
Exactly.
All right. All right. I'll back off.
But that's a sick pick. I do like. It's extremely impractical.
Yeah.
like ridiculously.
Ridiculously.
And imagine,
Like that's like I can only take my backpack.
can you imagine going into like a dealership?
You may as well have a motorbike.
Can you imagine going into a dealership being like, "Excuse me, can I get an engine cover for a Ford RS200, please?"
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, "Yeah, we don't know what that is."
Yeah.
The guy's like 18. He's never.
There
heard of
wouldn't be an engine
No.
cover. It'd just be heat foil.
it. Yeah.
Everything
get
would be covered
nothing.
in heat tape.
Yeah, you get nothing. It'd be like all retrofitted. Anything
Yeah.
broken, you have like Harley Davidson lights at the
Well,
front.
yeah,
like-
you've seen Ken Block go to get coffee in his RS200.
Yeah, sick.
And he's in the wet of all places, like too. It's just like every gear lighting up every gear. It's just insane.
That
So-
is insane.
You know
All
what? My choice. Mine's actually really practical.
Oh god,
Like
I don't believe that.
extremely
Don't
practical.
believe
he's buying
that.
a school bus.
I don't believe that for one bit.
A BMW M8 four door.
I honestly thought it was going to be an Alpina.
No, do you know what? This is the one Alpina I wouldn't buy. I don't know why. I've just looked at it online. It's a bit bling. It's not me.
It's a bit plain.
Yeah, it's got like a
BMW
crystal
M8.
Okay,
M8. M8 competition.
So you're going for
Four-door.
comfort.
Well,
I mean
it's
a
based on
competition.
it's based on an
They're
underneath.
comfortable.
Underneath
M8,
it's an
M8's meant to
M5.
be like the
Yeah,
limo.
Yeah. It's a limo spec,
yeah.
but with the biggest motor.
It's a presidential limo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's got like
If you're the president,
quad
of Hungary.
exhaust pipes.
Yeah.
and like 600 horsepower.
okay.
Yeah, but you're the president of the Nürburgring.
Yeah, see, yeah, you can be the Nürburgring taxi, right?
Yeah.
the old pack taxi.
Someone crashes and you go pick them up in the M8.
Yeah, but like it's practical. It's four doors, super nice inside, super nice. Not the Alpine version because we all know what happens when you say Alpina in front of
You've
Siraj.
said it too many
Yeah,
times now.
Alpina. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice.
He's
Alpina.
gonna start. He's gonna start
you know what?
vibrating and
Yeah, I
smoking
know.
through
I know.
his ears.
He hates it.
I mean, it's super practical, super comfortable. I see how you can live with it. You'll have to sacrifice sportiness and performance. It's shit
Yeah, but
heavy.
hold on. You're talking for one car for the rest of my life. I will sacrifice a little bit of performance to have
Yeah.
that car. 100%.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's such
not
a nice
performance
car.
as in power, performance as in,
handling,
handling.
track times,
yeah,
cornering.
yeah.
can you imagine rocking up to a track day, going to London with an M8
Yeah, but
competition?
it'd be so cool. You know,
It'd be hilarious.
it would be
And
so
then
tail
fun.
happy.
It'd be a fun day. I mean, you can have fun in anything,
Yeah,
right?
But then you'd be in
But-
the back seat while the Stig is your chauffeur around the track.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
That'd be great. You just get in the back, have a glass of champagne in one hand, caviar in the other hand.
Yeah,
Setting lap
this is,
records.
imagine
this is
coming
really
in-
saying money is no problem
Yeah,
here.
Exactly.
The thing is, though, the thing I like is it when you actually look at it, it's a $400,000 car, right? So
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
cheap, okay?
No.
Yeah.
But if you look at the equivalent in like Mercedes, 400 grand, which is probably like I think they're called the GT63S, the 4-door sort of looking thing.
Yeah.
They look 400.
Yeah.
Like they look really flash. Like you look like a person who's going to wear a Rolex who gets out of that car,
Yeah.
right? Whereas in this car, when you get out, you can literally wear like a snapback. And like what you know what I mean? Like it's a bit
And
more of a
you'd-
casual
It'd
laughing
be
car.
normal because everybody's influencers these days.
Yeah, and it's not as serious as like the Mercedes Lewis Hamilton. I always get this
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton out on my YouTube. It really does my head in. Have you seen it or not? The EQS 53 Plus,
No, I
and
have
it says
not.
it now has a voice, and now it's stuck in my head. And really doing my head in.
No,
That's
I have
marketing
not.
at its
I have
best.
not
isn't it?
seen that.
Fuck.
Do you know what's good marketing?
What
The guy on the radio talking about tiles.
tiles?
Frank Walker from National Tiles.
Oh, dude, that is
Oh,
stuck
that
in my
guy.
head.
Oh my
That is
god.
exactly
stuck in
who
my
you're
head,
talking about.
man.
Because it starts off with "Hello,
Frank Walker from National Tiles.
Oh,
That's good
These are-
marketing.
unbeatable prices," and you're like, it's so monotone
Or like
that is catchy.
Winston
Yeah, I know.
with a Y.
Yeah, dude, it's
Just can't get it out of your head.
way too monotone. That man needs something in his life. Come on.
You see, that man didn't buy an RS200.
No, he did not. No, he did not. He bought a Corolla.
Yeah,
So-
he bought a Corolla. Yeah.
can I just say the other option that I was tossing up here next to this was a Ferrari FF. But in saying that, the only thing that does my head in about the FF,
I did, but you wouldn't. You would. Like, it's practical, somewhat. But I think the M8 is a better choice here.
Yeah, well, when I think about like Ferrari versus BMW, and I think about like everyday life, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I couldn't own it. I couldn't own an FF. I'd hate
Yeah.
myself. There'd be so many dings and dashes on it, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, you have
Stone
lots of
chips.
money.
Yeah, I know.
You have
Oh my
lots of
God.
money, and this is your one car, so you don't really care.
The only thing is, I hate the image an FF gives off.
Image.
Yeah,
I mean,
Like you
M8
think-
is not going to give you better image.
Well, no, this is what I mean.
It'd
Like,
be just as much
you
of
look,
a.
you look at the street, right, and you look at a Ferrari FF, not an FF. What do you call it? Like an Enzo, okay, or
Yeah.
an F430 or a 488 Italia,
you
right?
can't look at the Enzos on the street because you
Well,
can't
yeah,
drive
you
them,
can't. But you look at them, right,
Yeah.
and then you say, "Wow, that's a cool Ferrari." Okay,
Yeah.
but then you say, "Yeah, I have a Ferrari. I have an FF. Oh, I bought the FF because I have kids." There's
Yeah.
always this thing about I have kids. Like it looks like you've given up on life, but you
Yeah.
still have money.
Yeah, no, I
That's
get
the
that.
image I don't like about it. That's my issue.
Okay.
Whereas a BMW, if you have 4 doors and 4 seats, and I have a BMW, it's like, oh, cool. He's just another regular dude. Little do they know it's 400 grand.
But at the same time,
That's such a flex.
like with the RS200, you could be like, well, I have enough money for the RS200. I have enough money to buy the kids a car as well. So if they want to drive something, they can take their car.
What? You just
Yeah,
make
what
it-
if the kids
no,
are
you
not
just
old
buy them a
enough?
bicycle. Why would you buy them a car? Let
What if
them
they're
buy-
not old enough?
Huh?
What if they're not old enough?
Yeah, it's fine.
From the age of 0 to 18 or 16.
You can get them an Esky with
They
a
can
motor
still
in it. Who
drive.
cares? They'll be fine.
You don't need a license to go to track.
You're overthinking it.
My God. These guys.
So what's your cheap option to wrap this up?
My cheap option.
Yeah. Do you have one?
So wait, do we need to do a cheap option as well now?
Well, he just needs his
Yeah, because
he didn't do it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
my
Yeah,
cheap
yeah, yeah.
option.
We're just
Yeah.
backtracking.
The easy one for
We
me.
all see who didn't come prepared to this. Can you
Yeah,
just say?
of all people.
All right.
Wow, unbelievable.
Sorry, continue.
Midlife crisis, I thought you would have splurged.
No, well, midlife,
No,
right?
midlife crisis, you don't
when
have
you're
money.
45, 50, right? You got
That's
back,
when you have money.
you've got back problems. You can't
Yeah.
have something that's absolutely
Wait, so wait, do the back problems go away?
No, well,
Your
you're
Carrera
50,
S
right?
is not going to help to your back problem.
Oh,
The RS200 is not going to have my back problems.
No, but the RS200 is new level. That's like you've got so much money you don't care.
Yeah,
right?
so
By
I'll
that
just get a
point-
bionic back.
I'll get a
yeah,
new
yeah,
back.
right? You just buy a new back. Like,
Make me a cyborg.
yeah.
The easy one for me to go with would have been the Evo 9. That's what I would have gone with.
But
That's what I would go
sedan
with.
or wagon?
Sedan.
Okay.
That's what I would have gone with. But I'm going to think
So-
outside the box.
Hold on, just to touch on this really quick. So you're 45, 50. You've had kids. They're semi-grown up-ish, right? You've got 150
No,
to
I
170
did not work on
grand
this
to spend.
on age. I worked on this on budget. I had a
So
I had
you-
a cheaper, affordable car and a more expensive car.
And you'd live with the Evo for the rest of your life.
No, he said just choice
No, I know. I'm just intrigued because you said it's an option.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would live
Fair
with
enough.
an Evo for the rest
Fair
of my
enough.
life. It's a super quick sedan, super practical. It's great.
James May made one go fast. Yeah.
Yeah, into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because I watched that episode with him.
I still haven't seen it.
No,
I've just seen the clip of him going
How have you
sideways.
not seen that
But
episode?
I watched it. I watched it with him the week that it happened to his car.
Jeez.
I was literally telling him
After
and
or
Arjun,
before?
No, like 3 days after. I was like, Arjun,
Yeah.
Suraj, like, come over. You have to watch this episode. They wanted to go watch a movie. I was like, no, you have to come to my house
Yeah.
first and watch this. And little did he know, he's like watching. He's like, wow, it's so cool. And then he hits the wall, and you just see him go.
Yeah.
It
It
was so,
did the
The
same.
realization sinks in. Is like, this was for me.
It was the same damage as my car as well. Like
Oh,
the
no.
exact same damage.
Yeah.
But no, okay. Evo 9, great car. That's
Yep.
what I would have gone with. But I'm going to change my answer to something a little bit more fun, and I'm going to go with a Mazda Repu.
Mazda Repu.
Mazda
Okay.
Repu, which Repu stands for Rotary Engine Pickup Truck.
That's genuinely what you
Where's
want.
the T come from?
Pickup. It's pickup.
Oh, pickup.
Just
okay.
pickup.
Oh.
We didn't get them in Australia.
How much are they?
I would say about 50 grand.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Australia.
Roundabout, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And have they got a 13?
13B?
Yeah,
13B or 12A?
that's what I was wondering.
Oh, you know what?
Because if it's a
It'd be a
12A, then
12A.
it's like, ooh, like it's cool, but
you know what? I don't actually know what
It
they
wouldn't
come
have
with.
an REW in it.
Not an RW, but it'd be 13B out of an FC, I reckon. But I
yeah.
don't know what they come with factory because everyone 13B swaps it.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So maybe they did come with a 12A. I would have an
It makes
13B.
sense.
I would have a 13B RW.
Yeah.
Because why would you not?
Yeah.
Single turbo, and it's a Ute, so there's like a massive space at the back, super practical. And
Bench seat?
huh?
Is it a bench seat or is it
I don't believe so.
two-seater? Okay.
I think it's a 2-seater.
That's sick.
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
So
not
yeah, but
bad.
I would have gone with the reboot.
I do
Hands
like
down,
that.
any day of the week. Like, because I really want to go. Well, I mean, an FT is my dream car, right? But
Yeah.
very,
Been there, done
very,
that,
very
tick.
unpractical.
Yeah.
So the Reaper would be the practical version of that.
Fair enough.
But-
I don't have any complaints about
It's
it.
still 2-seater, right?
Yes, but there's a pickup truck,
What,
So-
so you just throw
so you can
kids,
carry stuff.
Yeah.
throw kids in the back and lock them in.
Well, like
Well,
you
yeah.
said, your wife would have a car.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So if you're
That's a fair
divorced,
point.
fuck off.
Statistically, that's 33% of people.
Yeah, exactly. So only have one kid, and that's it.
Yeah, that's right.
No more than one kid.
You know what that would be really cool with? You know the Brumby had those seats?
Yeah, I was just going to say the
I
Brumbies
was
had
just
like
thinking that in my head. That was so cool.
little plastic like
Yeah, the
kindergarten
seats,
seats.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones at the back.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I mean, if I could legally
I
do
thought he
that,
was going to say if you legalize marijuana.
I was like,
That's what I thought he
whoa.
was going. I was
No,
like,
no.
what?
if I could legally put seats in the back, I
That would
would.
be so.
You
cool.
can though.
Yeah.
Legally.
You can get engineering. I mean, if the Subaru got away with the Brumby, or like
Oh, but they
What?
did it from factory.
Yeah,
everyone in the States, they call the Brat.
Yeah, but they got
problem-
it from factory. That's
The
different.
problem is now that they can't make a car like that anymore. If it's made, you can still use it. If it's
Yeah.
not made anymore, that's it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't engineer something that's
Yeah.
that unsafe.
Imagine crash testing that.
Yeah, that's way too unsafe.
Your
No,
head
it's-
would just go
Yeah,
straight
oh
to
Yeah.
that.
God.
room.
And,
I mean, a
yeah, but
standard-
you're pointing backwards.
A standard
Wow.
FD
This way.
wouldn't
Oh wait,
pass.
no. So you'd snap your neck this way.
Yeah,
wouldn't you? You'd get beheaded
Nice.
because over the
yeah,
top
you
of
get
the cab.
beheaded either way. Like if you've got a
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
even a full seatbelt. It's just
No,
a
it's the
waist
half. Yeah,
It's
but
just
then
the
your head
waist.
would go over the cab, right?
Yeah,
And
smash the
you'd
back
be
of your-
beheaded. Yeah.
This is like way off on a tangent, guys. We don't
Yeah.
need to practically visualize people's death.
Look, you've got to push the
We
boundaries when
have
you're
to
thinking
make an
about this.
accurate
Yeah.
like description of everything.
So no, bottom line is it's not happening. You're not putting seats in the back.
Okay.
It's fine. Live with a 2-seater. He's got an RS200 for God's sake. I think I can live with a reboot.
Yeah.
And that would be my pick.
Nice.
That'd be pretty baller, actually.
Well, considering I have zero issues with practicality and whether there is any or not,
Yeah.
You know what?
I have no
I don't know- I
complaints
don't know
about
if you're-
anyone
yeah,
else's
yeah.
picks.
You know what I find amazing about Emin though is like he has the smallest cars generally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Del Sol, MX-5, whatever.
Yeah.
Somehow,
And now the bike as well,
yeah,
the
I
Grom.
know. Somehow he does everything in his life
Yeah.
with those three cars,
Easily.
or three vehicles.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He does do that.
He does.
Yeah.
He just makes it work. If he has to need to put a gearbox or something, he somehow makes it work.
Even his bike, he rides a Grom, which
Yeah.
is the smallest bike
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
like
possibly get.
I'm 6'1" and I drive a bike for midgets.
Yeah. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can
midgets.
say that. That's not politically
You can't
correct.
say midgets.
That's
short
stop
people.
saying it then.
You can't say midgets.
What midgets?
Midgets.
Stop
You can't say it. You
Oh,
can't say that.
okay.
Midgets is not the right word anymore.
Doesn't matter.
Vertically
Okay.
challenged people.
Yeah, I will take that. That's normal. That's fine. Everyone's normal. There's no exceptions here.
Wait, hang on.
We
I never
accept
said they were
every human.
abnormal.
I don't care.
You said that.
The word is not
Are you saying that
politically
vertically
correct.
challenged people are abnormal?
No, I am
How
not.
dare you?
I said the opposite. Thank you very much.
Love that turned it around.
Can I just say, this whole episode, so we've pissed off the Honda Club.
Yeah.
We've pissed off
Not me.
vertically challenged people,
Middle-aged people.
middle-aged people.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I can't wait to
Rich
this
people and poor
Middle East.
people.
Yeah,
Rich
I know.
people.
Bring on the hate comments, people.
Wives and
Let's
kids.
go.
We've
No, do not,
offended
do
them
not
as well.
bring on the
Bring
hate
on the hate
comments.
comments.
Oh, man.
We will fight you.
Anyway, guys, thank you all for listening. I'm going to say that's the end of the episode before these guys get any more politically incorrect.
And also, comment down below. Tell us what you think. Who's right, who's wrong. We all know I'm right anyway.
Oh yeah, vote to see whose
Yeah.
pick was
Yeah.
your
whose
favorite.
pick was
Yeah.
the favorite? Yeah, I do agree. Let's do that. Whose pick was the favorite?
200.
I mean, in the wall of coolness, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah, no, agreed.
in the
agreed.
wall of one car only for the rest of my life, that's the dumbest pick I've ever heard.
Oh. Yeah,
You're hurting my
Yeah,
feelings.
it
pretty
is. It
ridiculous.
could not be dumber.
It's pretty
You
ridiculous.
could pick a normal Ford Escort, and that would be amazing.
I mean, a Mark 1 Escort would be like amazing as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's more
Yeah.
practical, but it's not an RS200. It doesn't make 800 horsepower.
An RS200
Also, I
is
wouldn't want to
something
live
new
with
that-
800 horsepower as my daily
Well,
driver
just
anyway.
don't put your foot down.
Don't put your-
I mean, I would, but if you don't like
turn
it,
your
don't
rev limit on to 3,000 RPM, and that's it.
control yourself. Learn to drive.
Yeah.
Lose your license.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Imagine losing
how-
your license erases the ability to drive, and then when you get your license back, they just
have to relearn.
reinstate. They reinstate the memory.
Oh.
It's like the Matrix, where they just plug you in and you learn.
We
how
need to do like
drive.
an
What kind of
Elon Musk
cyberpunk
episode, man.
ass crap is this?
Just put a chip in the back of your neck. Whoa, I can drive again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like they let you keep your license.
If they
but
can
you've
do that,
forgotten how to
they
drive.
would take away your ability to drive like an idiot.
They take away the ability to kill people. There'd be peace among.
Yeah,
We've
I
just
know.
solved world,
World
peace.
issues, yeah.
You can't do it. You can't solve something.
We
with
need an
something that's
investor,
not made.
Elon Musk,
You
hit us
can-
up.
You cannot make something up and say I've solved it. You got to actually physically
Well, I'm
make
pretty
it.
sure they tried to. That's what electrocution was.
You cannot reprogram
Oh,
people.
that's
They
Yeah,
electrocuted people to like stop them,
And they
killing
didn't
people.
work.
It didn't work. Yeah, well, I'm not electrocuting people.
Well, you're thinking about programming their brain. I'm pretty close.
That's not electrocution. That's
It's
just
pretty
swapping out
close.
the memory chip.
We don't have memory chips. We're not robots.
I'm just upgrading the GPU on this
Yeah, well,
human.
this is like future talk.
I'm moving on, guys.
Okay.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for listening. Please follow us on our socials. That's The Automotive Society at YouTube. We are The Automotive Society
underscore on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
And email us if you have any queries or if you want to ask for any, I don't know, any shout outs. It's The Automotive Society at outlook.com.
And can I just say, if you're from the Honda Club, would love to have you on.
We would
Please
love to have
email
you
us.
on.
Yeah, 100% email us.
I am
we
from
can
the
set
Honda
up.
Club.
We can set up a
Do
ring.
you have a Honda
can have a
Club
fight.
representative right here?
No.
Me too,
No,
right? What are
we
you
want
talking-
audience of the
Oh
Honda
yeah,
Club.
that's true.
Right?
Both
Audience.
of us have Hondas.
I know, but we want audience to come in.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Do you really
if
want
we want
you
someone
have a
out there,
Honda.
if you have a Honda and you want to be on here, and you're part of that Honda Club, right?
Yeah.
Hit
And
us
you're
up.
and you're somewhat politically correct. I will replace Alex with you.
He started this.
How did I start this?
He used the M word.
No, but he said it was a bad thing. He
Yeah,
called-
then you said it like 4 more times.
No, what? I didn't say it.
Anyway,
I was
guys,
just trying to.
3
Anyways,
people.
thank you
is
for
a
listening.
lot to organize.
Thank
in
you
this
for
podcast.
listening. And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Let's
Thank
see
you
ya.
very
Bye.
much. Bye.
See ya. Peace.